sure that
nobody can see us yet. So.
Why is it still saying
content issue detected?
I know that's so weird. I never had that.
No, I know.
Oh, hey,
we're back, guys.
All right.
I know that we're back now.
Ah.
So, anyways, looks like we're back. I can see us on here.
Awesome.
YouTube. So now that you guys are back with us, let's just tell you this right now. YouTube blocked us. YouTube flagged us because of Tarzan. So if you guys
weird though, because we haven't had that issue.
I've never had that before. So if you guys want to watch the entire Tarzan trailer, down below, Warner Brothers owns it, not us. We don't have any content. We don't own any of it. We might make a penny off of this, maybe, if we're lucky. So now that you guys can see us, welcome back. We're so sorry about that. Hashtag YouTube don't flag us.
I guess we can continue with
Anyways,
main segment.
So so Margot Robbie is in it. Alexander what's his nuts is in it. I don't know how to say his last name. It's Russian.
Christopher Waltz.
Christopher Waltz.
Or Christoph
Waltz.
Christoph Waltz, yeah.
Christoph Waltz. He's in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
And so is Samuel Jackson. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe this might be a pretty good movie. It's got Samuel Jackson in it, so it might have a couple MFers in there too. Mother effers. And if it has a couple mother effers in it, then that's going to be a good movie. Anyways.
It's going to be interesting though. It's going to be a live action Tarzan, so it's going to be interesting. It's probably going to be like kind of the Jungle Book.
Well, let's just say that this trailer right here got me excited to actually see the movie. So at first, I wasn't really excited to see it because I was like, oh my God, really? But now that I know that there's going to be some good actors in there and actresses, then I am now thoroughly excited. So Garrett, what would you rate this trailer?
I don't know. I mean, there is a solid cast, but that doesn't always mean anything because you could have a solid cast, but it could be a bad movie still. I mean, I'd probably give it a C+, maybe.
I'm gonna give it a C-.
And
Why? Because you got flagged?
No.
Don't flag us.
I'm not. Well, yes, I am very mad that YouTube took us down in the middle of our live stream. That's irritating. I'm not giving it a C- because of that. I'm giving it a C- because I don't really have any reason why, because I just don't have that much faith into it right now. I have to get a wow factor. Christoph Waltz is in it, Samuel Jackson in it, and Margot Robbie's in it. That's a good trio right there.
Yeah.
They're in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies, and almost all of Quentin Tarantino's movies are great because of the acting. I'm still going to stick with a solid C-. What do you think, Mom?
I'm in B level. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie.
Tristan?
But
hey, you have no idea. Go ahead.
Jeez, rude.
So rude. Anyways, I am a Disney buff, though. I like to watch my Disneys. And maybe one of these days I'll get Trent to do a Disney thing. I will be the star.
Tell him to look in the description below.
But I'm going for a B. Tristan, you don't have anything?
He said a C.
A C.
Solid D.
You really are pushing
I
that
think I'm
PG-13 level.
All right, guys. So, what happened? What did you do to my computer?
It's so you can see the
Garrett's hacking over here.
Yeah.
What did you do?
No one says hacking anymore. This is the 21st century.
Excuse me, we're going to the 80s.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and hop into our time.
As we segue into our main segment now.
Segue. Whoa, that's 21st century, bro. We're getting in our DeLorean and heading back in time to the 80s. And we're going to be talking about some of our favorite 80s action films. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, help me.
Aliens.
Jackie Chan, he's in there.
You got Aliens, Predator.
I'm talking actors, bro.
Oh, well, I'm talking action movies.
The prime of Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Yeah.
Michael Bay. Wait, no, Michael Bay was 90s.
No, he's
Never
90s,
mind. 90s. Sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. The DeLorean stopped too soon. I had a dime.
That's one of my favorite movies, so I can't wait to talk about that one.
All right. So some of my do you have any of your favorite 80s movies that you wanted to start off with?
No, I'm good. You start off with
We'll let
this.
Mom start off with
Okay.
since she's our guest.
Whoa.
And by the way, none of us were born in the 80s besides. Well, not born, but
She was
she was growing up in the
I was a
80s.
teenager in the 80s.
We weren't even
We
conceived
were
yet.
thought of, but we weren't
I wasn't
conceived.
even
I
an
was-
inch in the daddy's britches.
All right, now we're pushing the PG rating. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start with my mom, Trish.
So you're wanting to talk about the actors of the 80s.
It doesn't have to
that
be
were
just the actors. Some of
thrilled
your favorite action
Action
films.
movies.
action movies, kind of like
of the 80s.
Total Recall,
Like
with-
Total Recall,
with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Mhm.
See,
The
Sylvester
Terminator.
Stallone did something like
Was
what
Dr-
was
was Dredd?
Cobra or something
Rambo.
like that.
Was Dredd in it?
Rambo, yeah.
Was Dredd 80s?
Dredd was like 90s. Like
Yeah,
90s.
Dredd, I
Rocky.
don't think so, no.
Rocky.
But
Rocky, right?
Eraser. No, that was
E-
90s.
yeah, it was, but it was yeah.
I wouldn't count that as an action.
Eraser was 90s.
No,
That was
I was
action.
talking. He was talking about Rocky.
Rocky. That's action.
Rockies were 80s.
That's a sports action.
That was Sylvester Stallone.
That's more. I wouldn't count that. That's more like an inspirational movie.
Adrian! Those are some of my favorite films. I love the Rocky films. We've also got Back to the Future.
The
We've got
Terminators.
Starship Troopers.
I wouldn't count,
That's got-
but I wouldn't count
Well,
Back to the Future as action.
that's action.
That's it's
Action to
sci-fi.
me, man.
Draw.
Action is sci-fi. You've got sci-fi.
No, I thought we were talking about more that was actually labeled as action.
It doesn't have to be exactly just action. If you
Man,
if it's
80s
got
period was nothing but action.
pretty
That's
much
true.
nothing but explosions and stuff.
And great,
It would be happy.
and great soundtracks to movies.
Oh, the soundtracks to the movies. Top Gun was 90s. Never mind.
Top Gun.
Top Gun
It
was-
doesn't matter, man. Top Gun was freaking no. Top Gun came out in '86.
Okay, our next
85,
podcast is going to be. We're going to go back to the 90s on our next podcast. I've already got it set up. We'll
Dude.
go back to the 90s.
We could do decades here or something.
Yeah, we're going to start off with our decades.
I love the '80s.
Watch the kid.
So we're going to go ahead and do our 80s this week. And
86?
I've already watched
86, I
Creed,
told you
Jared.
that. Did I not
Creed is
say that?
amazing.
Huh?
Did I not say that without looking at my little thing? Because I know my '80s.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and,
Our
Mom, if
phone,
you want to
Mom.
go ahead and start talking about some of your favorite 80s movies, go to what you like about them, some of your favorite actors, what did you watch that in the theaters, anything like that.
In the
So-
theaters.
So, like, what were some of your favorite movies that you went to and you saw
I
in
think
the
that's-
cinema?
As younger in the '80s, I didn't get to go to watch a lot of movies because we didn't really have a lot of money. But what I do know about the '80s, I did get to work in a movie theater, though, the drive-in theater, back when they were around.
Awesome.
I'd
And,
love to do that.
They have one in
when-
Kansas
I went
City.
to one.
When I worked in there, like the biggest movie out at that time was Ghostbusters.
That's an action one, I guess.
Yeah. So who you gonna call? You
I'm
know,
gonna call that.
when I worked there, that movie was on.
The good
for-
Ghostbusters, not what we're about to get in ourselves into.
Hey, with women's a girl rule that one.
It's not even that part of it though. It's just they it would have been better if it was a third one instead of a reboot.
If it was a sequel and not a reboot.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's not the fact that it's an all women cast. It's just that.
Yeah, it's the fact that it just doesn't make any sense. We got a caddy. Anyways, back to you.
So
We're very
Sylvester,
squirrely.
Sylvester, yeah, there's a lot of squirrels around here. Sylvester Stallone played in a lot of different movies, from action packed all the way down to like he played one with Dolly Parton. I can't remember the name of that movie now, but he was
also
a
started
singer in
Florida
it. I can't.
as
but-
the Italian stallion,
He was the Italian stallion.
and that was his very first name in the cinemas. And we're not gonna. That's it.
Yeah, that's where he got his start.
I like Sylvester Stallone
He really pushing the peach.
and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I gotta say, he was from the Terminator. He's played
Kindergarten Cop?
Kindergarten Cop.
That was 90s.
Was it?
Was it really? Well, anyways, he's played a lot of different.
You know, making a second one of that. Kindergarten Cop 2, and it's the guy from Expendables 2, the big like guy with. like the big knife.
Is he the Russian guy? Or?
No, he's the blonde-haired guy.
Russian.
He's not Russian, is he? No, he's not Russian. He's that big knife
I think you're
Talk
talking.
in the
about
first
19.
one.
Google.
Huh?
Go.
That's the 90s, isn't it?
Anyways, I know that in the Expendables, was that Jack?
I think so.
Anyways, Jack is my dog, guys. Anyways, the guy who plays that
Ryan
Russian
Stone.
is that
Ryan Stone is the one with Dolly Parton's Festive
Yeah.
Song.
Oh, Rhinestone.
Ryan's done. That was like, I'm telling you guys, I'm like, he went from this Rocky's guy to this piss poor singer. I just,
He's sang in that movie.
he tried. That's
Oh
what I
my
gotta say.
gosh.
Sylvester Stallone, wow. But I watched it because of him.
Ferris
Back then.
Bueller's Day Off. That's a good one.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
You know, I didn't watch that movie until I was with Tiffany. Actually, I watched that movie like maybe 2 years ago.
I
for
guess
the
he
first
is
time, Ferris
German.
Bueller's Day
Really.
Off.
Or Russian.
Was it that guy that I was talking
Yeah,
about?
I
That
didn't,
guy?
I didn't know he was actually truly Russian.
That's the Soviet that Rocky fought in
Forgot
in
about
Rocky
him.
4. Yeah, Rocky 4. Whenever he went to the Soviet
You
Union,
can't forget about Chuck Norris. Chuck
I
Norris
was gonna say,
forgets about
how
you.
did we forget about Chuck Norris?
you can't
Roadhouse.
forget about Chuck Norris.
He forgets about you.
Roadhouse. Yeah, we
Right.
don't forget about Chuck Norris. He
Chuck
forgets about us.
Norris.
Chuck Norris died once, but he's okay now.
Chuck Norris was bit by
Okay.
a cobra, and the cobra died.
And after several long and agonizing days, the cobra finally died. Chuck Norris said that joke, and that was the best part of the Expendables 2. That was
Oh,
the best
wow.
part of the Expendables 2. I got bit by a cobra one time, and after 5 excruciating days, the cobra finally died. I was like, did Chuck Norris just say a Chuck Norris joke? Chuck Norris just said a Chuck Norris joke, guys.
I can die happy.
I can die happy now that Chuck Norris said a Chuck Norris joke. Anyways, back to you again. Squirrel!
All over the place. So I think I was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger in some
Yes.
of his movies. Another one he did was Total Recall.
I haven't seen the original
That
one,
was-
sadly.
That was
That's a good one.
it
I've
was-
seen the remake.
Total
which is still
Recall
pretty
is
good.
awesome.
It was really
The original is better than the
Yeah,
remake.
it
It was really, really
10 million times better than the remake.
good.
I think my favorite part is whenever he is getting into Mars and he's sitting down and then he's like shipped to Mars and no, my favorite part was
He should
I can't find a favorite part. That movie is
That
just
movie is
amazing.
really, really good movie.
Like, but whenever he's got the suitcase, he gets the suitcase and he gets to that construction site and he opens up the suitcase like it's a laptop nowadays. And he's like, "Hello there. And in case you're wondering, this is me from the past, and I'm here to tell you that you've been recalled and that you need and that you know, you need to go to this place. You need to go to Mars and save Mars." And then it ended up all being just a dream.
Whole dream.
It was so funny. Oh
Well,
my
they
gosh.
you go and it's like you plan your what you want to
vacation.
be, what you want to be. Yeah.
You have your own vacation. You plan your vacation out, and it's like, you know, as if you were planning your own cruise, but you know, it's implanted as memory, so you think that you actually lived it.
You're actually
So-
there. But you can die if you die in the movie. If you die in it, you die.
I want to really watch it.
You really
You need to watch it. It's
Yeah, I
the
did.
best movie of one of the best movie of the 80s, next to like maybe Blade Runner or The Running Man. I loved The Running
That
Man.
was an
Speaking of
Arnold
another
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yep.
movie.
He played in a lot of movies in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll say a lot of those movies, though, he didn't have a lot of speaking roles.
You didn't have to. It was like, I'll be back.
Did any of the
Fuck.
choppers?
Oh,
And then when they
yeah.
finally gave him speaking roles, it was really crappy movies.
No.
No.
That's
What
what
movie
they
then?
played on.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, and no matter what he's in, is amazing. It's gold. Maybe Kindergarten Cop might be pushing it, but
Or
Or
the
Twins.
Expendables 2.
Twins were good.
Twins was not good. Twins was a train wreck.
I liked that one. I laughed all the way through it.
Twins was a train wreck. That's almost as bad as when he got pregnant or whatever. Baby
That's
Daddy.
Junior?
I think either that or Baby Daddy.
No, that was
Junior.
what's the God, I can't remember his name now. Anyways,
When Arnold Schwarzenegger got pregnant, guys, that was a train wreck too.
Yeah.
But his acting was good. Anything that Arnold Schwarzenegger is in, he's going to do good in. But
So some other 80s movies that were kind of good is what you're asking.
have you guys ever seen The Wraith? with Charlie Sheen.
No.
I think it's 80s.
Uh,
It's I didn't hear it until like when I was in college and my roommate had it on DVD, and it's actually on I think it's on Amazon Prime. But it's called The Wraith, and it's where it has Charlie Sheen in it, and essentially he's killed.
Yeah,
What is it?
1986.
1986. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it's called The Wraith, and like what it is? It's like this. He comes back as this person that goes and kills this gang because it's a gang who killed him in his former life, and like he has this awesome like futuristic like car that goes and races them, and then he'll go way ahead of them and then
Racism.
stop. Yeah, races.
Race. Oh, I thought you said
Racing.
racism. I was like, what does that have to
Racing.
do with?
He
Not
races
rude.
them. Anyways, he'll go in ahead of them and then stop, and they'll just run into him and just disappear. And like he's getting revenge because they all like ganged up on him and like stabbed him and stuff and stole his girl and everything like that.
How do you spell
And essentially he came back also to protect his little brother as well. It's a really good movie. You guys have not seen it yet, The Wraith. It's a really good movie actually, and clearly not a lot of people know about it because I asked my dad and Tony and
yeah.
and I mean Bill, and I mean no one really knew.
Netflix doesn't even know what it is.
Well, Netflix
Google
doesn't
does.
have it.
Clearly. That's what I
Amazon
was-
Prime I said has it.
Okay, I'll look it up on Amazon Prime.
But anyways, it's a pretty good movie, and I mean Charlie Sheen he did really good movies in the 80s. I mean,
Yes, he did.
I mean, wasn't what was the baseball movie he was in?
It's not on Prime anymore.
He was in that League of Their
That's it
Own.
right there.
But it's not on Prime, so I can't watch it. I have to rent it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's not the free one. You have to rent it.
I only watch the free ones.
Well, that's what I had to
I
rent
paid
Cloverfield.
I paid none. You didn't have to.
I got it.
How could I forget that?
It's called
Exactly.
Ring of Throw.
It's exactly.
Do the movies from the 1910s?
League of Their Own.
That's 92 though.
Anyway, but it's a really good movie. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out on Amazon Prime. It's a really cool movie, and has Charlie Sheen, of course. And so I mean, I think you guys should definitely check it out.
So some more 80s movies. These may not be action packed, but
These?
you can.
I think we're going more towards just 80 movies now. Instead
We're
of
just gonna
action.
go ahead and do 80s instead of
Because-
just 80s action because it's all back to the end.
Lol, 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 lol.
Whoa.
You can't think of the 80s and not think of the Rat Pack. Okay, things like
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club.
Club.
Breakfast. No, not
Pretty
that
in
one.
Pink.
Pretty in Pink.
16
Saint
Candles.
Elmo's Fire.
The best. The best.
I mean, you can't. These are some of the best movies ever. Yes. So don't talk. It makes me crawl back up. What movie, Trent? You know that movie.
Exactly what movie you're talking
What
about.
movie? That was a quote from a movie.
If you know that movie, let us. I know what that movie is. I watched it religiously as a child and even as an adult. I didn't hear it.
It says, "Be quiet. You'll make it crawl back up."
Oh. Be quiet. You gotta make it crawl back up. If you know what that quote is, put it in the comments below. Winner will get a no prize. Winner will get a shout out right now.
Yeah, awesome. I'll shout you out.
All right, but we'll while we wait for that.
I think 80s and 80s horror films were kind of weird.
I don't really watch 80s horror films.
Because they were
Like
it's-
Gremlins, they had
Well,
Gremlins.
you wouldn't
and,
call that a horror movie.
but when you're a kid,
Leprechaun.
though.
Put them in the microwave and blow them up.
I don't know if Leprechaun's
Was Leprechaun in the 80s or in the 90s?
I don't know. That's a good question. But
Tristan.
yeah. Anyways,
Or either one.
you also had, of course, you had Alien and Predator.
Mhm.
which
Those were
good.
Schwarzenegger, right?
No.
Predator?
was.
Predator was, right?
Yeah, Alien was something different. Alien was Jane, or the lady from Avatar, believe it
Mhm.
or not.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. Comment below
can't
if you know
believe-
what that quote was from.
I'll even give you a hint. We've already said the name.
The Breakfast Club.
Tristan.
You're a real winner.
Spoilers. Shout out to my little brother Tristan, who's sitting right here.
But
You get the no prize.
don't
Actually, since you're right beside me, you get a prize. Oh, I love you. Great pat on the back.
That wasn't the best.
Yeah, definitely the 80s. I think brought out a really,
Don't talk. You make
really
it
good
crawl back
movies.
up.
At least start up good movies, you know, and then
I mean, I could watch Breakfast
really good
Club over and
franchises,
over.
definitely.
See, then there would be John Travolta, who, or
He did Grease, didn't
He
he?
did great, and he did
Saturday
Saturday Night
Night
Fever.
Live.
Now I know those are some 70s right through there.
I
but
think it's
right.
early 80s, late 70s.
Yeah, Urban Cowboy. I believe that did hit the 80s. And I really like that one.
All of the Back to the Future movies.
Oh gosh, you just can't get. I can't get enough of that one right there.
Granted, Back to the Future 3 was set in 1990, was in the 1990s when it came out, or really close to it. Might be 1990 to 1989.
Yeah, something around there.
I think the reason why that one hits me so much is because it started in 1985 and I'm an 86 person graduating. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just
And of
told you
course,
how old I am.
and of course, you have Star Wars.
That started in the 70s, but the 80s was like back to the-
E.T. We got E.T. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
The Goonies.
Yeah.
The Goonies.
Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that. The Goonies.
Wink at me. It makes it discreet.
Top Gun was 80s.
Beverly Hills Cop. How could I forget
That's
Beverly
Top,
Hills
Top
Cop?
Gun was 80s, guys.
It was
1986.
I remember
already
Also-
talked
that.
about
We
that.
got
Your
Beverly
mom
Hills
called that.
Cop.
You said it was in the 90s.
No, she said
I-
he said it was in the 90s. She called it.
Stand by Me,
Oh,
guys.
no, that was
Stand
one of
by
your
Me.
favorite movies
That
right
is
there.
still one of my favorite movies.
I think I don't know. The Goonies is my all-time favorite.
Footloose.
We've got
Labyrinth,
Labyrinth
Labyrinth.
for the late great David Bowie.
Dirty Dancing.
Rest in peace, Starband.
Oh, Dirty Dancing, yeah.
Indiana Jones and
Footloose.
the Temple of
Shining.
Doom. Or we got Big with Tom Hanks.
The
That was one of his-
Karate Kid, guys. The Karate Kid. The original
Lost
Karate Kid.
Boys. That's the scary one right there. Now.
Yeah, Lost Boys was a good movie as well.
Flashdance.
Oh my god,
Saint
Flashdance.
Elmo's Fire. And The Last Crusade was 1989. So all of the Indiana
And the
Jones-
Batman.
Batman was.
And
in-
when Batman came out, it was Michael Keaton. So that's some people's favorite Batman for some people.
Beetlejuice.
Do not say it one more time.
Come on,
Do
second
not
one.
want to creep you
That's-
guys stuck in this house,
Okay, hey, that's one person says.
Who
it.
Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, I love that movie.
1988.
Mannequin's a good one too.
We got Mad Max.
You know they're making a second Beetlejuice?
Platoon.
Yeah, well, it's not confirmed yet. They said that
thought it was.
Tim Burton already debunked that.
Oh,
We thought that it was going
I'm
to be,
sad.
but it hasn't happened.
because it would have had the same actors.
Mhm. We've got Full Metal Jacket. That's one of my favorite war movies.
Platoon.
The guy who
That's Charlie
actually
Sheen, too,
killed
isn't it?
himself in Full Metal Jacket was Wilson Fisk in Daredevil season
Weird
1.
Science too.
Oh
You
man,
watch-
you made me watch Weird Science
I
with you.
did make you watch. And License to Drive. Remember that one? That's because you're gonna learn how to drive. You need to watch this.
You make this coffee mug fall off of here,
That's right.
and you fail.
That's right.
All right, guys. So let us know what your favorite '80s movie is.
It doesn't have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be action.
If we
It could be
missed your
anything.
favorite '80s movies, please tell us in the comments below. Tell us in our Facebook section. Also, if you guys have any other kind of suggestions for future podcasts, please let us know on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can Snapchat me, you can text me, or Garrett, either one.
Mad
Let us
Max.
know.
You
Did you guys say
already said
Mad Max?
No,
I
we
didn't
didn't.
say Mad Max.
Yeah,
I
we
said
Yeah.
it.
1 and 2.
I didn't really watch Mad Max. Waterworld was in there. We didn't.
I like
didn't watch
Waterworld. It's a good one.
If you guys haven't seen Waterworld, that's a pretty decent one.
That
There's
was Kevin
Cause
Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Speaking of another Kevin Costner, what's another one of his movies?
It was Robin Hood
Yes.
and Braveheart.
No,
Braveheart was-
Braveheart was
with Sean Connery.
No,
Sean Connery.
no, it wasn't. It was Mel Gibson. But
No, that was Braveheart. Oh, I said
Braveheart.
Dragonheart, didn't I?
Dragonheart had Sean Connery.
I was meant to say Dragonheart. Sean Connery. What the?
No, Dancing with Wolves.
oh yes.
I thought that was '90s.
It might have
That was
been, but
90s.
still, he was still. It was still
That was
Kevin
90s.
Costner or whatever.
All right, so tell us what your favorite. All right, so my personal favorite '80s movie is. I can't honestly tell you what my favorite '80s movie is. Waterworld
I
is in
could
Denver.
never
I've
know.
been there plenty of times. Not the theme park, Jared.
And not the one at Universal Studios in California.
Well, they make
That's
it.
actually based off of it.
It is. It's a live. We actually saw that when we went to Universal Studios. That was really cool.
Transformers, robots.
It's when Transformers came out, the cartoon. We had awesome cartoons in the '80s too. Dances with Wolves speaks to me.
Speaks to me too. Believe me.
Well, he's Indian, so
Oh,
he's
sorry.
He's a Indian, not the
Oh, I
Never
was-
mind. Never mind.
Kevin Costner
Don't
speaks
want
to
to
me.
offend anybody.
That was a long movie too.
It's a long movie.
It was the only movie that actually in that time period that was really like truth based. Like That's how. I mean, no one did that type of movie before. Oh,
We
and
got
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe as a cartoon. We're getting native asshole. Sorry, he's a Native American. Oh, close enough.
So,
He knows I'm making fun of just him. Well, anyways, if I offended you, I'm entirely sorry. I didn't mean to. Hashtag YouTube don't flag us. Oh wait, they
Don't
already
say
did.
it.
Oh no.
Bummer.
I want to go see how that looks like when we go back and process
Yeah,
this
this is
video.
gonna be very fun to watch this. Anyways, guys, so tell us what your favorite YouTube video. It better be critically
Yeah.
awesome. Tell us what your favorite 80s movie is. I know that it's really hard for me to choose my favorite 80s movie. My favorite 80s movie is it's a tie, really. It's like a three-way tie. Or my favorite trilogies. Okay, they're both trilogies. It's Indiana Jones and Back to the Future.
Not
You
Star
can
Wars. Oh no, man, Star Wars.
Star Wars isn't a complete trilogy.
In the 80s, yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
think.
do you want me to step in? Oh, you said trilogy. Because your favorite movie that I see you watch all the time is The Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club is up there.
You watch
But
every
all-time favorite
You
is
call me, hey mom, guess what's on TV?
The Breakfast Club.
Don't talk to me, close back up.
You mean to tell me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean? Oh, this is heavy, Doc.
There's that word again. Heavy.
Heavy. Is there something wrong with the gravitational pull in the future?
I love saying that. This is heavy.
There's that word again. Heavy. Is there something wrong in the future with the gravitational pull? Great Scott. It's like a mini portable 21.1 gigawatts.
It's 1.21.
1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts. How can I be such a fool?
Jeez.
The only thing strong enough to create 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is our lightning rod.
Who are we gonna get one of those at?
Nobody knows when the time or or when or where the lightning rod is gonna hit. Where we do now.
I want to know where this voice is coming from. To be honest, it doesn't even sound like Doc.
It sounds just like Doc.
1.21 gigawatts. I don't sound anymore.
Well, now that we're done quoting movies for
like
right now,
and like I said too, that movie what got me into playing guitar as well. The first one when they're in Sea Dance playing Johnny Be Good. I can play that song on guitar, and
that was the first time
The
I
Power
remember.
of Love is another one they played.
Whenever
Well,
I remember whenever.
yeah,
you
that
learned
was
song.
the background music, but the song he actually
He does
plays,
play that. You're
and
right.
he actually plays that song too, Michael J. Fox.
I remember whenever you learned how to play that song, you played it for me because of how proud you were.
Yeah,
It was really cool. I was.
So Garrett, when you played,
proud
did you
friend
get on the
moment.
ground and like scoop yourself back on?
I tried doing the duck hop what Chuck Berry does, which that's what Michael J. Fox does in the movie as well, when he's like the duck kick when he's kind of like
I don't sound like
squatted down. Yeah.
So you didn't do the other part and say, "Hey, your
No,
your
where
kids are gonna love this?
he's Eddie Van Halen? Yeah, no.
I guess you guys aren't ready for this yet, but your kids are gonna love it. And then your kids' are gonna love it too. Just say it. Hashtag YouTube don't flag. Oh, way too late. Sorry, guys. I'm still kind of bitter about that. Critically awesome is Bay.
Jared.
Too late. Oh man. All right, guys. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up here. We're at an hour and 30 minutes, which is almost as long as last week's.
It's because I'm on here.
Anytime Mom gets
It's
on-
also because we're together, so we're not back and forth like in the yes.
Oh,
Together forever. Anyways.
all right, guys. If you think Critically Awesome is live or Critically Awesome is Bay, let us know in the comments below. Guys, we had fun this week, as you can tell. This podcast was definitely a fun podcast. We will get back to nerding out as soon as Batman v Superman comes out next week. That'll
Oh,
probably
that's gonna suck because I can't talk about it next week.
we can do a no spoiler show, and then
What is that?
well, because there's going to be people who are going to get really
Sure.
pissed off at us.
True. And they won't
I
watch
would be
it.
one of those people.
I would too.
I know
You'll go
that's
down
what
the
sucks. I
So
can't.
this is what's going to happen, guys. Here's how it's going to go down. When we see Batman v Superman, we're going to do a no spoiler show together. We're going to do a live broadcast
whenever we probably on that Friday, and we will do a no spoiler show about Batman v Superman, our reactions, what we thought about it, what we think is going to happen next. But there will not be any spoilers. But in 2 weeks, if you haven't seen it, we are going to do a whole
Break it down.
We're gonna break it down, spoil it, and everything. Because we'll probably end up watching it 2 or 3 more times by that time.
Probably.
So, if you haven't seen that time, we will put in the title spoiler alert for Batman v Superman. Okay. Now I'm expecting big numbers in those shows. Okay.
Jaws
big
was in the
numbers.
80s, wasn't it?
Jaws was in the 80s.
Jaws
Yeah.
was an 80s.
Thank you for sidetracking. Anyways, I'm expecting big numbers. So, if your friends don't watch Critically Awesome, tell them to watch Critically Awesome. If you if you guys aren't sharing these videos, all 4 of you right now, get on Facebook after this video is posted, share the link, let all your friends know, make it trending on YouTube or on Twitter.
Hashtag critically awesome. One word.
Yeah, hashtag critically awesome, all one word. After that, hashtag YouTube don't flag.
Hashtag too late.
Hashtag not your grandma's podcast.
What do you think I am?
Your mom didn't watch it that way.
All right, but anyways,
Your great grandma. Sorry.
I am a grandma.
sorry to all the grandmas out there. Anyways, once again, if critically awesome is bae, or which I hate saying that word, that sounds terrible. I hate you right now, Jared, but I love you at the same time.
Jesus,
All right,
dude.
if critically awesome is life, like we've been Snapchatting to one of our followers,
Our minions.
yeah, share us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure all of your friends know about it. Annoy the crap out of them. Oh my God, have you seen this new podcast called Critically Awesome? They're amazing. Tell them about it and then show them a link. We've been working real hard for this podcast, guys. We really want our numbers to go up. We've got 41 subscribers, guys. That was we had 31 last week. So
Awesome.
we've grown by 10
Yes, I got
in
10 of
a
'em.
week. In a week.
Because of mama.
So like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, and make sure everybody watches Critically Awesome. I want to get to 100 likes before August 10th. I want to get to 200 likes
Yes,
before October 4th.
Yeah, I'm glad you probably have to rehearse that, don't you?
I memorized.
Do you know the story of this?
Oh, yes.
We don't need to go into the story about this, guys.
He doesn't know my
I know
birthday.
your birthday. Did I say it wrong this time? No.
No,
Hey,
but you
talk
said it
about
when you
holding a-
first.
You guys are so in sync.
You said it when you first came out with it.
I fixed it.
Your best friend, and you don't know his
I know his birthday.
At first, he didn't, and I know
You
his
know how many
birthday, his
days I have
wife's
to
birthday, his
remember?
children's birthday. I know his anniversary. Okay.
You're gonna make a great wife one of these days. He doesn't know mine. Oh, yeah, Jared, I've only known you for 4 years.
When's
5
my
years.
birthday? Can you tell
Sorry.
your mama's birthday?
June 11th. June
You had to
11th.
think about that.
You know why? Because I'm getting bombarded with all these numbers. You know how many numbers I have to remember? I have to remember my own social security, my wife's social security, her birthday, our anniversary, my child's birthday, my other child's birthday.
Your mom can't say anything. She forgot how old you were.
That's right. You forgot how old I was.
Yeah,
I
but
can just say.
and then you forgot how old you were.
She always forgets. She gets up next time.
So, guys, by the way, we are getting into the squirrel section, and
But
we are
I'm
so
old.
sorry about that. We have lost viewers like
old?
crazy. We had 9 viewers like 30 minutes ago, and now we're down to 4.
Oh well.
I think we went past somebody's bedtime. Was
We went past a lot of people's bedtime.
Savannah's really tired.
We're still there.
All right, guys. Garrett, go ahead. Actually, Mom, go ahead and close this out. Tell us where they can find you, and
Misspelled my name though, Jared.
Oh, oh.
As,
Alright.
as we close out the night, I had a lot of fun. Thanks, guys, for having me on. I hope to do this again, and I'm on Facebook.
All right, Garrett, go ahead and do your closing.
Well, guys, I wish we could do this a lot more where we're on the same video because as
This
you
is
can tell,
fun.
we get very quirky and just kind of spacey and all weird, which is a really fun thing to do. So you'll definitely see me some every now and then with Trent in here. So, but thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you guys next week. And I'm Garrett, and I'm critically awesome.
Tristan didn't get to close.
Oh well, I'm starting with that.
Oh well.
Did you want to say anything?
Well,
Closing thoughts?
no thoughts, but where they can find me is on Facebook, Twitter.
He's
I
got
just
a
got on
kick.
Twitter. If you do kick, I don't anymore.
He must have just deleted it. He's on Snapchat.
Instagram as well.
Snapchat, yeah, I have that one myself.
Instagram.
And that's about it for me.
All right, well, guys, my name is Trent. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. Did I say that yet?
Nope.
Basically, any social media that you know of, I'm on it.
Kick.
And you can follow
I'm
Critically
not-
Awesome on anything.
You can follow Critically Awesome on
Except for Snapchat.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find us there. Follow us. Show your friends about it. We have more followers on Facebook than we do subscribers on YouTube,
Which is weird. But
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's easier to get on Facebook than it is YouTube.
oh,
But yeah, so go ahead, tell your
True.
friends all about us. My name is Trent. I'm Critically Awesome. Guys, it was awesome having you guys. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, stay awesome.
That's right.
wow.
Critically awesome.